right, so the teardrops in the eyes. So from my understanding, with the teardrops, when they're open, that means that you're mourning the loss of someone, and when they're closed, that means that you unalive someone.
Yeah.
You have a closed teardrop.
Yeah.
Is that what that means?
Yeah, it means I boxed somebody.
And that was in prison?
Nah, I did that on the street.
That happened before you went to prison?
Yeah.
Okay, what was the circumstances of that? Because was that the only guy that you've unalived? The guy that you,
Nah.
No? Okay, what was the other, what happened?
So
on the internet, there was a guy that went viral here in Atlanta for basically, I guess, going online saying he was homeless, and over 1,000 ladies messaged him, like offering him housing and things like that, right?
Yeah.
So if that would have happened to you, if this video somehow were to go viral and, you know, ladies see this guy with the tats, 6'4", all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And they offer you basically housing essentially for D.
Yeah.
Right? Is that something that you would consider? What's up, YouTube? Back in the lab with KD for the summertime. And this time I got my hitters with me. If you want to get this work, hit up at KD with the muscle on Instagram. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta street interviews. my voice. I tried to drink some watermelon juice right before that. It didn't work. Atlanta street interviews out here with another one. So we got my guy here today. How you doing today, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing great, man. Thank you for asking. So are you homeless?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and so how old are you, man?
I'm 28.
28, and so how long have you been homeless?
I've been homeless ever since I came home from prison, June 26.
Okay, so about a month now. And so, okay, so you just got out. How many years was you in?
3 years.
3 years, and so what was you in there for?
Shooting 3 people.
Okay, so you shot them. Did they end up passing away?
No.
Okay. Why'd you shoot them?
So they was threatening my life, and I'm not from down here, goddamn. I'm from Indiana, so one thing I know is to shoot.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is a stand your ground state, so what was the circumstances of your situation like?
So I go by the name officialdjjayree. I was DJing at Club Ultra Lounge, and we got into it, and they followed me out the building, and I just turned around and started shooting.
So real quick, what did y'all get into it about?
They were just trying to talk to me, talk to my girl, and I wasn't okay with that.
Okay. So, you know, I'm imagining, because, you know, you're an objectively handsome guy, right? I'm sure you have a pretty enough girl, right?
Yeah.
Probably a little baddie, right?
Yeah.
Right? Had a little baddie, right? So they was trying to talk to your baddie, and you wasn't feeling that.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so you tried to dip out, and they followed behind you, but were they threatening you? Like, just at this point, we could look back on it with hindsight 2020.
Yeah.
Were they threatening you, or was you kind of,
They followed me from the DJ booth all the way up to the front door, and said, if you don't give up the book bag and your MacBook, then we gonna take your ass off this earth. And I just turn around and say, what you say? And then before they can respond, I just start shooting.
Dang, you laid them all down?
Yeah.
Dang. Oh, wait. I tell you what, boy. Oh, look at that. Get over here and give me a hug. Get over here and give me a big old hug. Girly girl, how you doing?
I'm okay. I'm hanging in there.
Yeah?
How you doing?
All right, man. That's good. It's always good to see you. All right. Okay. So that happened 3 years ago.
Yeah.
How long had you been here in Atlanta at that point?
I've been down in Atlanta back and forth from Indiana to Atlanta for about a year and a half. I first came down here in 2018, and I returned back home to be with my mom, and then I came back down here to DJ.
Okay. So, and how long was you DJing for?
I've been DJing since I was age 15.
Okay, so you're an experienced DJ. So the point I'm making is that DJs, like, so there's certain professions that definitely get a lot of female attention, right?
Yeah.
DJ, personal trainer, barber, right? There's certain ones that, like, you'll be like, hey, they be doing numbers, right?
Yeah.
So okay, so you was down here in Atlanta doing your thing. Did you have like your own spot, that type of stuff?
Yeah, I had my own condo on Northside Drive.
Okay, so you had your spot, had a vehicle, you had all that stuff. You was doing well. For 25-year-old man. Okay, and it all came crashing down in one incident.
Yeah.
Okay, so looking back on that, in hindsight, is there anything that you would have done differently?
Try to walk away, just try to make it to my car, call the police, and then let the police handle it instead of me getting locked up and losing my girl, losing my car, losing my apartment, and now I'm out here just walking around homeless.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about some of that. So do you have any kids?
No.
Okay, ever been married?
No.
Okay. So I see your hand is kind of permanently closed fist type deal.
Yeah.
What's the deal with that?
So when I went through Jackson, I got into it with some guys, and then they laced my cigarette with a fentanyl strip.
Dang. Okay.
So it caused me to have a stroke, and then I turned around and had a seizure.
What? From a fentanyl laced cigarette?
Yeah.
How did they lace a cigarette? Like,
I don't know. It was just
because was it on the inside or was it on the outside, where it looked a little different on the outside?
They pre-rolled my cigarette and then just laced it on the inside, and then when they pulled it in.
Why did they lace it with fentanyl?
I don't know.
Like, why add extra stuff to it that the person isn't paying for? You know what I'm saying? I don't get that.
No, so I got into it when some guys got done because I had my own phone and.
Okay,
Jackson.
so this was retribution type deal.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Man, how long were you in prison before that happened?
What? I just left Rice Street. I was in Rice Street for a year. Then I took a 15 to 3, and then they sent me off to prison. I went to Jackson. Then my next camp was Dodge State Prison. Then I went to JT Rutledge. Then I just came home from Johnson State Prison.
Right, but I mean, how long were you in the prison system before that incident happened with the fentanyl?
That happened when I was in Jackson.
Right, how long had you been locked up? So about a year?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not like you had just got there and then it happened. It's like you had been in the system for about a year before that happened.
Yes.
Huh, and that was because you had a phone and what, they were jealous or something or what?
Yeah, so the thing is at Jackson, like if you had something and you're not gang affiliated, they're trying to take it.
Okay, so you wasn't gang affiliated?
Nah.
Okay. Oh, man, I tell you what. The tats and stuff, did we have the tats before prison or did we get those while we was in prison?
Well, I did my own tattoos, and when I was on the street, I was able to operate my right hand.
Man, I tell you what, man. Oh wait, that's so crazy. That's so crazy that fentanyl and a stroke and all that stuff, man, that could have killed you.
Yeah, when I was in prison, I had 9 strokes. I just had another one at Grady.
Hey, what were those strokes triggered by?
Stress.
Oh, okay. All right, so the teardrops in the eyes. So from my understanding, with the teardrops, when they're open, that means that you're mourning the loss of someone, and when they're closed, that means that you unalive someone.
Yeah.
You have a closed teardrop.
Yeah.
Is that what that means?
Yeah, it means I boxed somebody.
And that was in prison?
Nah, I did that on the street.
That happened before you went to prison?
Yeah.
Okay, what was the circumstances of that?
I mean, basically the guy shot up my house. He ended up hitting my mom, and so when I seen it on the street, goddamn, it was I don't do no talking. Yeah,
You say he hit your mom?
Yeah.
Were they dating or something like that?
Nah, goddamn, the bullies grazed my mom in the back of the head.
Oh, did she was she hurt from that? Like, did she go to the hospital and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so was there a reason that they was shooting up your house?
Nah, cause me and let's just say, goddamn, he got mad because I was his baby mama.
Okay, so there seems to be a theme arising here, right?
Yeah.
What do you hear the theme as?
I mean, shit, dudes, don't go messing up a happy home. But
well, the theme is these women will get you in trouble.
yeah.
You gotta watch it. These women will get you into some stuff, man. So because I laugh to keep from crying, but the point is that, man, like, that sucks. that sucks. So in your early 20s, you know, you're knocking down this dude's baby mom.
Yeah.
You know, guys be going crazy about their baby mom. And by the way, how tall are you?
I'm 6'4".
Right. So you're this tall guy, right? Like, was the guy how tall? How did the guy look that whose baby mom you was knocking down?
Like about 5'3".
Oh Lord! So he's a short guy, right? He's a short king, right?
Yeah.
And so you are knocking down his baby mom. He went ballistic and went and shot up your house where you live with you and your mom.
Yeah.
Did anybody else live there?
No, just me and my mom.
Okay. Woo! All right. So let's just start from the beginning, man. Where you from?
From Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Man, shout out that Fort Wayne, Indiana, man. Shout it out, man. I had a whole team up in Indianapolis for several years. I used to go back and forth Indianapolis all the time. Love Indianapolis. Shout it out. But definitely shout out that Fort Wayne, Indiana. All right, so growing up in Fort Wayne, did you have both mom and dad in the household?
No, my dad stepped out on me when I was turned 8.
Oh. What do you mean he stepped out on you?
He just left my mom. Last time I seen him, he was grabbed my mom by the throat and choked her out. And then my mom reached for her pepper spray and sprayed him in the face.
And that happened when you was 8?
Yeah.
Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I have 2 older sisters and 2 younger sisters.
Any of them that you grew up in the house with?
Yeah, my 2 older sisters.
Okay, and so how much older are they than you?
Alicia is 27, and Kirsten is Alicia is 37, and Kirsten is 32.
Okay, so about 4 or 5 years older than you.
Yeah.
Okay. So growing up, would you say you had like a fairly normal childhood?
Yeah.
Good childhood? Nothing too traumatic, nothing too anything like that, except for the thing that happened at 8, right?
Yeah.
How do you think that your dad leaving you guys' household at 8, how do you think that affected you?
Made me turn around. My mom, I developed bipolar. I just went off the hook by the age of 10, 12. My mom couldn't control me. And so I just jumped out in the streets.
Okay, so you jumped off the porch around 10, 12 years old, around middle school age.
Yeah.
Okay, and you feel like that was basically the impact of your dad dipping out. Because I mean, I've got my own theories. I'll put them forth in a little bit. Okay, so that happened around middle school age. At any point did you like the state have to take you or anything like that? Or?
No.
Okay, so your mom was able to keep you, you know, it was rough maybe, but you know what I'm saying, she handled it type thing.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, those middle school ages are crucial, all right, for both girls and boys. But with boys, man, if they don't have that structure around that age, they don't have somebody to wrangle them in, it becomes a mess.
Yeah.
And because we still have the testosterone of a man,
Yeah.
but a lot of times we have the emotional intelligence of a woman, because that's who we're being raised by. We got sisters, and we're surrounded by female thought process and everything else.
Exactly.
So that sounds like what may have happened with you.
Yeah.
And so okay, so just because I don't ask guys often enough, I'm gonna ask, did any type of like sexual trauma or anything like that happen in your life?
No.
Okay, so nothing like that. So you know, we got to get older, and you know, I guess just kind of getting into stuff, right? Different little situations.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like. Would you consider yourself somebody that was like in street activity, or somebody that was just kind of like those situations that you got into was like one-offs?
No, I was just in street activity. My cousin, they had GDs, and I just used to walk around with them. I had my first gun at age 13.
Okay, so you was one of them young jits walking around that just completely dangerous.
Yeah.
The younger, the more dangerous. That's what I say, man. I ain't playing. These young kids do not care out here. I ain't playing, man. So, okay, so, all right. So, because, was that the only guy that you've unalived? The guy that you,
Nah.
No? Okay, what was the other, what happened?
So I got into it with another motherfucker that he was from Chicago, got to popping all this BD shit. And he put his hands on me, and that's one thing that you don't do. Don't touch me if I don't touch you.
Why did he put his hands on you?
Because he was trying to take my chain.
Okay. And so, when you unalived him, what happened? And did you do it hands, gun, what, knife, what?
Pistol.
Okay, so you shot him. And so what happened with that? Like, did you get arrested? Did you have to go to jail?
Nah, shit, I just left Indiana and then went down to Kentucky.
Okay, so you just dipped out for a little while.
Yeah.
Okay, did they have like a warrant out for your arrest and all like that?
Nah.
Okay, so they didn't really know who did what.
Yeah, because I had a mask on.
What? So you a real killer, man. Like, I be trying to tell folks, man, look, you don't never know who's who out here.
Yeah.
Like, for real. The ones that come off like they super thug, man, they probably gay. And the ones that's just quiet and kind of chill, man.
Yeah, on top of that, I'm a Scorpio too, so you know anything about zodiac signs, Scorpios, we hold grudges to the death.
You ain't letting it go.
Yeah, nah.
Man, okay. So, whew, all right. So you've done some real stuff in your life.
Yeah.
To just be 28, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 28 years old, man. That's okay. So, looking back on all this stuff, right? Like, all right, so a couple of pointed questions. Do any of the killings, do any of those haunt you at all?
Nah.
So you don't feel no type of way about taking either one of those people's lives? Okay.
Nah.
As far as the 3 guys that you shot in the club incident, have you like spoken to them or contacted them or had any dealings with them?
Nah.
Okay, so if you did, what do you think that interaction would be like?
Probably end up in a shootout.
What? Like,
I mean, I shot them, got done, so the only get back that they can get is shoot me.
you back?
Yeah, and I'm not going for it.
Ooh. Okay, man. I ain't mad at you, man. So okay, so at this point, what are we doing to try to get ourselves out of this situation?
Right now I'm in line for the Crossroads
Services here, right?
Yeah, so I went to go get my ID. Out Crossroads, the people pick up my birth certificate, and then going down to Social Security office on August 20th to give me really sign up for disability.
Okay.
And then once my disability kicked in, then I'll be have enough money to go get me a whole spot.
You'll have money, you'll have services, you'll have a couple things. So once that disability kicks in, you'll be A-okay. Okay. Does your mom and sisters or anything, do they know that you're in this homeless situation?
Nah, well, my mom is deceased.
I'm sorry to hear about that, man. How long ago did she pass?
3 years ago.
3 years?
Yeah.
What was that from? She was still so young.
Yeah, so she was severe diabetic, and then she caught COVID, and she couldn't fight off the
That was
disease.
when it was in the thick of it. So okay. And what about your sisters? If they would have happened to come across this video on YouTube, what do you think their thoughts and their reactions would be?
Well, they just, because I don't have no phone right now, so they be happy that I'm out here. I had something, a message to tell the world. Like, if you fall on hard times, it don't never give up, because God always go make a way.
Okay. All right, man. Well, listen, on that note, man, if anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way they could do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
Go to my Instagram, officialdjjayree, JAYREE, and then just send me a DM, and I'll see you my Cash App or my Zelle or Chime.
Right. Okay. Real quick, I've been interviewing. It seems like I've been coming across a bunch of guys that have a similar kind of profile. They're all tall, objectively good-looking guys, right? And recently there was a guy on, I forget what platform, but on the internet, there was a guy that went viral here in Atlanta for basically, I guess, going online saying he was homeless, and over 1,000 ladies messaged him, like offering him housing and things like that, right?
Yeah.
So if that would have happened to you, if this video somehow were to go viral and, ladies see this guy with the tats, 6'4", all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And they offer you basically housing essentially for D.
Yeah.
Right? Is that something that you would consider?
Hell yeah. Anything you have to on the street.
so he's down for. It's so funny because I've gotten mixed reactions.
Yeah.
You would think that most guys would be like, yeah, I'll take that, but like several of them be like, hell nah, I ain't doing that, man. I ain't with that. Da 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 da. So okay, so you with it. So if they inbox you, they let them know like, hey, you with this. All right, I ain't mad at it, man. Well, listen, like I say, we really appreciate you, and we definitely wish you nothing but the best. All right. Yes, sir. Make sure you have a good one, man.